is Eckart Preu. I'm the music director of the symphony orchestras in Long Beach and Portland, Maine, as well as the Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra. Today, I have the pleasure to talk with two good friends and excellent collaborators who specialize in a rare art form, and that is playing a repertoire for two pianos and piano to four hands. There is a lot of phenomenal music out there, and Sivan, Silver, and Silver-Garburg have been promoting this repertoire all over the world in a truly extraordinary fashion, performing in prestigious venues like Carnegie Hall, the Vienna Musikverein, and the Berlin Philharmonie, and playing with great orchestras like the Israel Philharmonic, the St. Petersburg Philharmonic, the Melbourne Symphony, and many others. Welcome, Sivan and Gil, and thank you for taking time today to talk to me. We worked frequently together in the past. We played with the Jerusalem Symphony, Spokane Symphony, in Stamford, and with the Cincinnati Chamber Orchestra. And I'm super excited to welcome you to Long Beach, California, and Portland, Maine in June 2021. But for now, the main question is, how are you doing? So where are you, and what is the situation like?
So we are at home, which is nice in a way. We haven't been in a vehicle for more than a month, just, at home. And this is very unusual. Usually we are never in the same country for more than a week.
And when you say you're home, you mean Berlin?
Yeah, so we live in Berlin. We are both Israeli born, grew up in Israel, and today our home is in Berlin. We're also professors in Graz in Austria, so that's also on the road. But mainly we travel all around. We've been to 70 countries. So that's right now our haven, Berlin.
With all this newly acquired time, did you acquire a new skill, or do you do something that you always wanted to do but never had the time?
So we do all the things we postponed at the moment. We still didn't get to the place where we have too much time. This week we finish giving all the remarks for a CD edit, something we've postponed as much as we could because this is the work we don't like to do. We finished films. They're going actually out on YouTube today, I think. And we learned to sleep. That's very new.
This is for him. I always knew how to sleep. I just couldn't. Yeah. Now I can. But Gil has to actually relearn the ability.
I have to relearn how to sleep, and this is new.
You are in an unusual business in that you play a lot together, piano to four hands or two pianos. What is the most challenging aspect of playing together, but also being married at the same time?
Well, playing piano together, it's a little bit different than most other instruments, because when you play together, especially four hands, but also two pianos, you really sit on the same instrument. So there are two people playing on the same instrument, and you even do the pedal together. And the piano, it's not like a violin that you have behind you. It's something that is sort of an illusion of something. It's not, the sound doesn't go on. We create an illusion of something we don't really do. And in order to create this illusion, you have to work really hard together. When you play it solo, you do those things usually on a subconscious level. When you do it together, it takes many, many, many hours.
Well, you basically need to get under the skin of the other person. So it's maybe even more intimate than just a regular, the most intimate that it can get for a couple. So we really need to sense almost physically what the other is doing. So if we tend to do a timing or some certain kind of a color for the harmony, we feel it has to feel spontaneous, so very intuitive, but really imagine the same thing.
Yeah.
We wouldn't probably play piano duo if we were not a couple.
When you start working on a new piece, brand new piece, do you practice immediately together, or you practice separately and then put it together, or how does this dynamic of these different elements putting those together work for you?
So usually we try to go playing together very, very soon. If you go and you play together for a long time, this might change your timings, and that's not always contributing. But it also depends on the piece. So if you have a Mendelssohn concerto, we still would practice separately until the end, because it's very, very physical, and the duo element is not so strong. If we play a Schubert piece,
I mean, definitely most of the hours we spend together, and from a very early stage. And then if you would like to do something pianistically alone, we would keep in mind, not just as the knowledge, but really sense it, how it is when we play together. And we don't want to do this self-playing for too long, so we don't forget this feeling. So it always comes in between as a little addition, but basically we are really, I think, relying on the sessions together, which we of course do completely regularly. So so we have two pianos here. I don't know if you can see the second piano, but we don't have another room with a separate piano. That's absolutely not needed. We really sit most of the time and play together. We want to be born into the piece, so that the whole process is together.
And I'm sure your neighbors love you because you have two pianos there.
Well, the neighbor is actually really nice. And the guy above her, he plays the horn. So
as a hobby,
it's a hobby, but he horn goes through better than piano.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for making time. I'm looking forward to welcoming you in Portland and in Long Beach next year.
That would be great. See you then. Thank you, Eckart.